What if one of the healthy snacks sitting in your kitchen right now is quietly working against your body? It sounds surprising, but not all nuts are as harmless as they seem, especially as you get older. Many people rely on nuts as a daily snack, believing they support heart health, boost energy, and improve overall wellness. And while some truly do, others may have hidden downsides that are often overlooked. As the body ages, it becomes more sensitive to what we eat. Metabolism slows down. The ability to process certain compounds changes, and the risk of inflammation, high blood pressure, and other health concerns increases. This means that foods that once seemed perfectly fine might no longer be the best choice. Some nuts, despite their popularity, can contribute to imbalances in the body, from excess unhealthy fats to compounds that may interfere with normal bodily functions. The problem is not obvious. These effects don't happen overnight, and that's what makes them easy to ignore. Over time, however, small daily habits can build up and influence long-term health in ways many people don't expect. The good news is that making the right choices doesn't require a complete diet overhaul. By understanding which nuts truly support your body and which ones are better enjoyed in moderation, you can make smarter decisions that help maintain your health, energy, and well-being as the years go by. Have you ever wondered why the same food can help one person but quietly harm another? When it comes to nuts, the answer becomes especially important as we age. Nuts are often praised as one of the healthiest snacks available, packed with vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and antioxidants. For many people, they are seen as a simple way to support the heart, brain, and overall well-being. But the reality is more nuanced than that. Not all nuts affect the body in the same way, and more importantly, the body itself changes over time. As we get older, digestion becomes less efficient, metabolism slows, and the body's ability to regulate nutrients and filter out unwanted substances may decline. This means that the same handful of nuts that once provided pure benefits could now have mixed effects depending on the type, quantity, and individual health condition. On the positive side, many nuts are rich in unsaturated fats, which can help maintain healthy cholesterol levels. They also contain plant-based proteins that support muscle maintenance, something that becomes increasingly important with age. In addition, nuts provide essential micronutrients such as magnesium, potassium, and vitamin E, all of which play key roles in supporting nerve function, bone strength, and cardiovascular health. Certain nuts even contain compounds that may help protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which is linked to memory decline over time. However, alongside these benefits, there are also potential risks that are often overlooked. Some nuts are high in calories and can contribute to gradual weight gain if eaten in excess. Others contain naturally occurring compounds that may interfere with nutrient absorption or place extra strain on organs like the kidneys. There are also cases where processing methods such as roasting in oils, adding salt, or incorporating sugars transform what could have been a healthy snack into something less supportive of long-term health. Another important factor is balance. The body relies on a delicate ratio of different types of fats, particularly omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. While both are necessary, consuming too much of one type without enough of the other can promote inflammation. Some commonly eaten nuts tend to be higher in omega-6 fats, which may not be ideal for individuals already dealing with joint discomfort or other inflammatory conditions. For older adults, these details matter more than ever. The risk of conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease increases with age, making it essential to choose foods that actively support the body rather than add hidden stress. Even something as small as a daily snack can either contribute to better health or slowly work against it over time. There is also the consideration of how nuts interact with individual health situations. For example, someone managing blood sugar levels may need to be cautious with certain nuts that have a higher carbohydrate content. Others who are concerned about kidney health might need to pay attention to compounds that can accumulate in the body. In some cases, specific foods may even influence how the body responds to medications, which adds another layer of complexity when making dietary choices. Despite these concerns, the goal is not to avoid nuts altogether. In fact, many nuts can still play a valuable role in a balanced diet. The key lies in understanding which types provide the most benefit for your current stage of life and how to consume them in a way that aligns with your body's needs. Choosing minimally processed options, paying attention to portion sizes, and varying the types of nuts consumed can all make a meaningful difference. Ultimately, what this comes down to is awareness. Rather than assuming all healthy foods are automatically beneficial in every situation, it becomes important to look a little deeper. By doing so, you can turn a simple habit like eating nuts into a more intentional choice that supports your long-term health, helping you maintain energy, clarity, and strength as the years go on. What if a small handful of the right nuts each day could quietly support your heart, protect your brain, and help you stay strong as you age? While some choices may not be ideal, there are a few nuts that truly stand out for their powerful and well-balanced benefits. Let's start with almonds, one of the most widely available and dependable options. Almonds are especially valuable for maintaining bone strength, which becomes increasingly important over time. They provide calcium and magnesium, two minerals that work together to keep bones stable and support proper muscle function. Beyond that, almonds are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect cells from damage caused by everyday stressors. This protection extends to the brain as well, where oxidative stress is closely linked to age-related cognitive changes. Almonds also contain healthy monounsaturated fats that support balanced cholesterol levels, making them a smart choice for cardiovascular health. On top of that, their fiber content supports digestion, which can often become less efficient with age. A small serving each day can offer steady, long-term support without overwhelming the body. Next are walnuts, often recognized for their unique shape and equally unique nutritional profile. Walnuts are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, which plays a key role in maintaining brain function. As communication between brain cells naturally slows over time, these healthy fats help preserve flexibility and support clearer thinking. Walnuts also contain polyphenols, compounds that help reduce inflammation and may contribute to protecting brain health over the long term. In addition, they support heart health by improving blood vessel function and helping regulate blood pressure. Another interesting benefit is their natural content of melatonin, which can support more restful sleep, a factor that becomes increasingly important for overall health and recovery. Including a moderate portion of walnuts in your routine can offer both mental and physical support in a simple, natural way. Moving on to pistachios. These small green nuts are often overlooked but offer a surprising range of benefits. One of their standout qualities is their balance of potassium and low sodium, which helps the body maintain healthy blood pressure levels. This balance supports the heart and reduces strain on the circulatory system. Pistachios are also rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are known for supporting eye health. As vision changes become more common with age, these nutrients help protect the eyes from long-term stress. Another advantage is their relatively lighter texture compared to other nuts, making them easier to eat and digest. Because pistachios are often consumed in their shells, they naturally encourage slower eating, which can help with portion control and prevent overeating. This combination of heart, eye, and digestive support makes pistachios a well-rounded addition to a daily routine. Finally, there are Brazil nuts, which may be small in number but are incredibly concentrated in their benefits. Their most notable feature is their exceptionally high selenium content. Selenium is a trace mineral that plays a critical role in supporting thyroid function, which in turn regulates metabolism, energy levels, and overall balance within the body. In addition to this, selenium acts as a strong antioxidant, helping reduce inflammation and protect cells, including those in the brain. This makes Brazil nuts particularly valuable for maintaining both mental clarity and physical vitality. They also contribute healthy fats and a modest amount of fiber, supporting heart health and digestion. However, because they are so rich in selenium, they should be consumed in moderation. Typically, just 1 or 2 nuts per day is enough to meet daily needs. This makes them a simple yet powerful addition when used wisely. Taken together, these 4 nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, offer a balanced combination of nutrients that support multiple systems in the body, from strengthening bones and protecting the heart to supporting brain function and maintaining energy levels. They provide benefits that become increasingly valuable over time. The key is not quantity, but consistency and balance. By choosing these nuts, and incorporating them thoughtfully into your daily routine, you create a small habit that can contribute to long-term health and well-being in a meaningful way. What if some of the most familiar snacks in your daily routine are not as supportive as you think? While certain nuts offer clear benefits, others may come with hidden drawbacks that become more noticeable over time, especially as the body grows more sensitive to dietary choices. Let's begin with peanuts, a snack that is widely consumed and often considered harmless. Although convenient and affordable, peanuts differ from true tree nuts because they belong to the legume family. This difference matters more than most people realize. Peanuts are more prone to contamination from naturally occurring molds that can develop during storage, especially in less controlled conditions. Over time, regular exposure to these substances may place extra strain on the body's natural detoxification processes. In addition, peanuts tend to contain higher levels of omega-6 fatty acids. While these fats are not harmful in themselves, an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 intake can contribute to inflammatory responses in the body. This may not be noticeable right away, but over time it can affect joint comfort and overall well-being. Another concern is how peanuts are commonly consumed, often roasted with added oils, salt, or sugar. These additions can reduce their nutritional value and introduce elements that are less supportive for heart health and blood pressure balance. Next are cashews, known for their smooth texture and mildly sweet taste. While they are enjoyable and versatile, cashews have a nutritional profile that may not suit everyone, particularly those monitoring blood sugar levels. Compared to many other nuts, cashews contain a higher proportion of carbohydrates, which can lead to quicker rises in blood sugar. For individuals who need to maintain stable glucose levels, this is an important consideration. Cashews also contain naturally occurring compounds called oxalates. In moderate amounts, these are generally manageable, but higher intake over time may contribute to issues related to mineral balance in the body. Additionally, like peanuts, cashews are often processed with added salt and oils, which can increase their overall calorie density and place extra demands on cardiovascular health when consumed frequently. While occasional consumption is usually fine, relying on them as a daily staple may not be the most balanced choice. Moving on to macadamia nuts. These are often seen as a premium snack due to their rich, buttery flavor. However, their nutritional density can be a double-edged sword. Macadamia nuts are very high in calories and contain a significant amount of fat, including saturated fat. While fats are an essential part of the diet, the type and quantity matter greatly. Consuming energy-dense foods in large amounts can make it easier to exceed daily calorie needs without realizing it, which may gradually affect weight management. This is particularly relevant as metabolism naturally slows with age. In addition, foods high in saturated fat can influence cholesterol balance when eaten in excess. Another factor to consider is their dense texture, which may not be comfortable for everyone to chew, especially for those with sensitive teeth or dental work. While macadamia nuts can still be enjoyed occasionally, they are best treated as an occasional indulgence rather than a daily habit. Finally, there are pine nuts, often used in small amounts to enhance flavor in dishes. Despite their delicate taste, they come with a few unique considerations. Pine nuts are high in polyunsaturated fats, which can be beneficial, but they are also more prone to oxidation when exposed to air, light, or heat. Once oxidized, these fats may lose some of their beneficial properties and become less supportive for the body. Another lesser-known issue is a temporary condition sometimes reported after consuming pine nuts, where individuals experience a lingering, bitter, or metallic taste. While this effect is not permanent, it can influence appetite and overall enjoyment of food. Additionally, because pine nuts are typically used alongside other ingredients, it can be difficult to monitor portion sizes and overall intake. For individuals who are already managing specific health concerns or dietary sensitivities, these small factors can add up over time. Taken together, these examples highlight an important point. Not all nuts are equally beneficial in every situation. While none of these foods need to be completely avoided, understanding their characteristics allows for more thoughtful choices. By being mindful of portion sizes, preparation methods, and how each type of nut fits into your overall diet, you can reduce potential downsides while still enjoying variety. Small adjustments, made consistently, can help support better balance and long-term well-being. Are you eating healthy nuts the wrong way without even realizing it? Even the best choices can lose their benefits if they are consumed in excess or prepared improperly. The key is not just times what times you eat, but times how times you eat it. Portion control is essential. Nuts are nutrient-dense, which means a small amount goes a long way. For most people, a small handful per day is enough to provide benefits without adding excess calories. Eating too many, even of the healthiest varieties, can gradually affect weight balance and digestion. Equally important is how nuts are selected and prepared. Choosing raw or dry roasted options without added salt, sugar, or oils helps preserve their natural nutritional value. Highly processed versions often contain extra ingredients that can reduce their benefits and place additional strain on the body. Simple habits like keeping portions moderate and choosing minimally processed options can make a meaningful difference over time, allowing nuts to remain a supportive part of a balanced diet. Could a simple snack interfere with how your body responds to medication? It may sound unlikely, but certain foods, including some nuts, can interact with the way the body processes treatments, especially in older adults. As the body ages, changes in metabolism and organ function can affect how medications are absorbed and used. Some compounds found in specific nuts may influence this process, either by slowing it down or reducing effectiveness. While the impact is not always obvious, it can become important for those managing conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart health. In addition, certain nuts may not be ideal for individuals with specific health concerns, such as kidney sensitivity or blood sugar imbalance. This doesn't mean they must be avoided completely, but it does highlight the importance of awareness. When in doubt, keeping food choices simple and consistent and discussing any concerns with a healthcare professional can help ensure that both diet and treatment work together in a balanced way. What if the small choices you make every day quietly shape how you feel years from now? Something as simple as the nuts you keep in your kitchen can either support your body or slowly work against it over time. As we've seen, not all nuts offer the same benefits. Some provide valuable nutrients that help maintain heart health, support brain function, and keep the body strong. Others, while still enjoyable, may be better consumed less often, due to their specific characteristics or how they are commonly prepared. The difference is not about completely avoiding certain foods, but about understanding balance and making more informed decisions. Building better habits does not require drastic changes. It starts with simple adjustments, choosing more beneficial options, keeping portions moderate, and paying attention to how your body responds. Over time, these small steps can add up, helping you maintain energy, clarity, and overall well-being. The goal is to create a routine that works with your body, not against it. By being more mindful of everyday choices, you give yourself the opportunity to stay active, independent, and strong for longer. Sometimes, the smallest changes can make the biggest difference.